Hi there, I'm Kai Forwardshaw. I'm a first year learner at Portland College. I started going there since September and I've really enjoyed it there. However, occasionally I have been having some panic attacks. I have a little bit of an anxiety disorder or something like that, which I've always had in my teenage years. But for those who are watching, if you particularly have any anxiety problems or panic problems or stuff like that, well, I'm going to give you some tips on how to help yourself deal with these situations. Anxiety is never a nice thing to feel for yourself. It can be quite a scary thing sometimes, and to be honest, it's not surprising that everyone does go through anxiety at some point in their life. I know about 10% actually do have quite a bad panic attack, but what can you do to help yourself prevent yourself from getting anxious or something? I mean, certain things, like certain triggers, like from getting yourself anxious is like something crowded people, or I don't know, certain noises, or disagreements going on, or all sorts of stuff. It varies from person to person, but thing is, my main advice for you guys is if you have been suffering from anxiety, I mean, I've got to give myself advice here as well every now and again, is I recommend you get at least 8 hours of sleep. Get 8 hours of sleep. I mean, even if you don't feel like sleeping, that's the best way to do, because sometimes when you don't get enough sleep, your brain gets all focused on certain stuff, and because sometimes you feel anxious, sometimes it can, even when you're sleeping, your head can go through a state where way back in the past where you've done something wrong or something that upset you, and that's the most likely thing that you can wake up feeling anxious. And that's not a good thing as well, because waking up anxious can actually ruin your day. It might make you feel in a bad mood anyway, even right from after you wake up. So I recommend you get 8 hours of sleep. But we drink plenty as well, because sometimes even a bottle of water or something, a cup or two of water can actually help your mood to help improve, helps to moisturise yourself, and also food might be an important factor to help keep your anxieties low. I mean, sometimes, obviously when you feel anxious you can't really eat. I would recommend, if you are not feeling yourself and you need to have something to help soothe your anxieties low, if you want something to eat, so I recommend just have some light foods or something, like maybe a soup, or maybe something like a little sandwich, or probably drink or eat plenty of fruits as well, because sometimes fruits might help to help calm down your anxieties, like a banana or grapes and stuff like that. I also recommend go out for a run or something, or do plenty of exercise, because sometimes that can distract you from your anxiety, like going out for a run, or maybe, I don't know, have a walk around somewhere for a long amount of time, if that's what you love doing. Also, if you have a pet or something, apparently stroking a cat or a dog or even a rabbit actually does help you to calm yourself if you had a bad day with your anxiety, because sometimes I've heard that actually stroking a pet, regardless, actually can help to relax yourself, and relaxes the pet as well, knowing that you love that pet. But also, I could go on all day about mentioning this, but I don't want to make this too long. Let's just show some of the facts I want to give you guys. If you do suffer from prolonged anxiety, drink water, plenty of water, get a good amount of sleep, eat certain foods which may help to relieve your anxiety, exercise regularly, and also enjoy the fresh air. Sometimes going outside can actually help lighten up your mood. But also, the last thing I want to talk to you about is never, ever, ever be afraid to tell someone if you're feeling very unhappy about yourself, like you feel you have an anxiety disorder, or you have panic attacks regularly, or something similar. You should never be afraid to talk to someone, especially your family. They'll be very supportive to you, and they'll help you and support the best they can to give to you. And I'm sure you will be okay. You've got friends as well. If you have close friends with you, always talk to them if you wanted to talk to them about anxiety, because they may have gone through some similar situations with you as well before. You could also talk to your teachers / tutor. They're very good with that. They always give you the best advice. Counsellor might also be a good option to talk to, because they're probably the best option, or even a doctor. This is just some of the key facts, how to reduce your anxiety, and the way that you can, this is like coping strategies, you know, like exercise, food, fruits, you know, that sort of stuff. So I hope you heard this video clearly. Thanks for watching, guys. And I hope that really helped you. I do have an anxiety disorder, but it doesn't stop me from doing amazing things at college. And just remember that, guys. We're all here for each other. That's all I can say. Thank you very much for watching.